2026年3月に開催される第6回ワールドベースボールクラシック WBC で米国代表の指揮を執るマーク・デローサ監督が米スポーツ局 MLB ネットワークに出演し、ドジャースの大谷翔平選手の打撃を分析した内容が話題となっています。同局のアナリストも務めるデローサ氏は、番組内で大谷翔平はなぜエリート級のバットスピードがなくても驚異的なパワーを発揮できるのかというテーマを掲げ、大谷選手のスイングを詳細に解析しました。デローサ氏によれば、大谷選手のバットスピードは72マイル、約116キロと、メジャー平均と比べてやや遅めであるにもかかわらず、本塁打を量産できる背景には、体幹や下半身の強さ、そして打撃技術の高さがあるといいます。番組内では、大谷選手のスイングの効率性やパワーの源に迫り、
このバットスピードで本塁打にできる選手はほんの一握りだ。大谷はその中にいる。
と興奮気味に語る場面も見られました。この模様は日本語字幕付きでご紹介します。
Bigger, faster, stronger. You walked in this morning, you said for Shohei, does it really matter? What's your answer to that question?
It does matter. Absolutely 100%.
What were you saying? Physics, force times mass equals acceleration?
Let's do it.
What was it?
See, you play like you don't remember this. Check this out.
I was a memorizer.
The formula for force, right? Mass times acceleration. We're going to get into it because there's an obsession about
bat speed.
Bat speed.
I chased it.
Come on.
I got my kid the speed stack. He's doing all that stuff.
You know that we did, now even more so. But is that all? Absolutely not.
No.
I mean, some of these guys are obviously gifted with unbelievable Adonis bodies, right? But let's get into it because he doesn't swing out of his shoes all the time.
Twice. It really is like freak of nature right here.
You know, that adjustment that he made, putting his foot down when he first got to this country, has changed his life, right? Let's look at this at bat, because he was pitched very well right here.
Yeah.
Up and in fastballs, right? He kept on coming inside to Ohtani, then he breaks off the off speed, and that's why you see these bad swings, because he has to respect the fastball. And then right here, he throws the bind.
With the high heater.
Here comes the next at bat, right? Now we're gonna start him off slow, away. This is Alexander. Change it away again. Don't do that. Don't do back-to-back same speed in the same spot. Don't do back-to-back-to-back on the same spot, same speed.
Just giving the guy.
You just basically what you're doing, and if you could pause this, we can get back
pause this because Carlos, I think what you do best is we were talking about before we came on the air. I went to a toe tap at 30 years old that really changed my career, and I was given time because I was going to sit the pine anyway in Texas for the better part of 05 to really work on my craft, but I don't think that was you really dove into the effective velocity, and you took chances in your career to hit the homers you hit. So for you to say that triple up 3 times, to me, it's like, yeah, if common sense would be, don't show me the same speed 3 times in the same area, but you attack that a little bit from a different mindset than I am.
Yes, because I'm thinking neurologically, I'm thinking psychologically. What you just did, you gave me the cadence. So whether we want it or not, as hitters, we're sensing that.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I'm gonna play, a song, a merengue song. Let's go to contact on this and freeze it, right? We're playing merengue, and I'm gonna play it for you. There it is. You're dancing merengue. You're dancing merengue. You're dancing merengue, and I keep on playing it. You're gonna get it. That's exactly what you do when you throw back-to-back pitches in the same spot, same speed. First thing I'm gonna say is, look, this is off the plate. That's not necessarily a bad pitch.
That's what's crazy. It's like borderline a ball.
I mean, and this is why we're talking about speed. That swing right there worth 72 miles per hour. Talking about bat speed. So that's below the threshold, what we call fast. Fast is 75 and above. That was 72 miles per hour. He's just playing pepper
with it.
And play it. That ball goes over the left fielder's head and over the left fielder's fence. Now, I love this side view. Go ahead and play it again. I mean, look at this. These legs, they act as shock absorbers. Look how early he gets his foot down.
Boom.
Then he's just kind of like twirl,
He's got the hips.
You see that? Like there's this hip movement. He's able to just wait, shock absorb, and then he just puts the barrel on the baseball, and that's all you need.
But people have to understand, pause this. I don't think he's in the 1%ers that could take this swing at that bat speed and drive it out of the ballpark.
I'm glad you mentioned that because that's maybe what I should do. No, what we're suggesting is that if you're a young player, don't be totally obsessed just with bat speed. There's something to be said about getting stronger, getting your core super strong, getting your bottom half super strong so that when that baseball hits the bat, it's hitting a truck, it's hitting a tank, right? That's the idea. Your grip strength, that matters. Not so much how fast you swing the bat. So let's go ahead and play it and get to contact on this one. And we can freeze it there. It's like everything from the ground up into that baseball. Force is equal to mass times acceleration. There's a lot of mass here. A lot of mass. Lesser acceleration is only 72 miles per hour. But the mass takes over.
Yeah.
That's what you see Judge at the leaderboard as far as hard hit balls percentage are. It's always going to be like that. You can't fake that. You have incredible mass. O'Neal Cruz. They're huge.
Yeah.
All right? It is what it is. Now, let's play it. Let's keep going. Gets even better. Right? You're like, wow, just went the other way on that changeup. Then he's going to come to this at bat. 89 away. He's going to stay, really slow, 80 down. And then here's another 78 low in the zone. Nothing up and in. Nothing up and in on the fastball. Nothing. There it is. 90 middle away. All of those are too close in speeds. Basically, you're training me to way back on the baseball. Straightaway center field. He doesn't try to kill it. He just kind of meets the ball. There's a lot of mass behind it. But this is funny right here.
I see.
This is crazy. But talk about timing being the number one thing in baseball. That's 63 miles per hour. I mean, Parada's like moving out of the way. I don't want to get hit in the face with a line drive. Ohtani is missing these 64 mile per hour pitches, right? Slow, 66. He's getting out of the way. He's scared. And then 89 up in the top, and he blows it by him. It works because of the speed differential and the tunneling. Look at this. I'm going to overlap these last two pitches. They look exactly the same.
He didn't even want that at bat. He was like faking like his back was locking up.
You saw that, right?
Yeah.
But I mean,
I hated facing.
Even a position player, when they do it right, when they're able to have speed differentials and make it look exactly the same, you can get the best hitter in the world, arguably, out. This is what I was talking about earlier. Here are the bat speeds. Okay, Andy Baez goes straightaway center field, 86 mile per hour swing. That's a fast bat speed. But look at Ohtani, 72, 78. But let's say this, Ohtani is way bigger than Baez.
No doubt.
I mean, a lot more leverage, so there's a lot more mass in that formula. So Ohtani knows he doesn't have to swing
There's
hard.
all different variables to create pop.
Yes.
It's not just bat speed. Get in a weight room.
It's the same thing with pitchers just trying to throw 120. Well, the same thing with hitters trying to swing the bat extremely fast. Get strong, man. Get your core strong.
ご視聴ありがとうございました。今後も大谷翔平選手の活躍から目が離せません。チャンネル登録と高評価、ぜひよろしくお願いします。皆様からのコメントもお待ちしております。